virtues of knowledge which is learned and taught for the sake of Allah. Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the world with all that it contains is accursed except for the remembrance of Allah, that which pleases Allah, and the religious scholars and seekers of knowledge. Source At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1384 in book reference book 12 hadith number 9. Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who goes forth in search of knowledge is considered as struggling in the cause of Allah, means does jihad, until he returns. Source At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1385 in book reference book 12 hadith number 10. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a believer never satisfies doing good until he reaches paradise. Source At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1386 in book reference book 12 hadith number 11. Abu Umama, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the superiority of the learned over the devout worshipper is like my superiority over the most inferior amongst you. He went on to say, Allah, His angels, the dwellers of the heaven and the earth, and even the ant in its hole and the fish in water supplicate in favor of those who teach people knowledge. Source At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1387 in book reference book 12 hadith number 12. Abu Darda, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who follows a path in quest of knowledge, Allah will make the path of paradise easy to him. The angels lower their wings over the seeker of knowledge, being pleased with what he does. The inhabitants of the heavens and the earth and even the fish in the depth of the ocean seek forgiveness for him. The superiority of the learned man over the devout worshipper is like that of the full moon to the rest of the stars, that is in brightness. The learned are the heirs of the prophets who bequeath neither dinar nor dirham, but only that of knowledge, and he who acquires it has in fact acquired an abundant portion. Source Abu Dawud and At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1388 in book reference book 12 hadith number 13. Ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, I heard the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, may Allah fashion the affairs of a person who hears something from us and communicates it to the others exactly as he has heard it. That is both the meaning and the verse, for it may be that the recipient of knowledge understands it better than the one who has heard it. Source At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1389 in book reference book 12 hadith number 14. Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who is asked about knowledge of religion and conceals it will be bridled with a bridle of fire on the day of resurrection. Source Abu Dawud and At-Tirmidhi. Reference Riyadh al-Salihin 1390 in book reference book 12 hadith 15. Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, The messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he who does not acquire knowledge with the sole intention of seeking the pleasure of Allah but for worldly gain will not smell the fragrance of paradise on the day of resurrection. Source: Abu Dawud. Reference: Riyadh al-Salihin 1391. In book reference book 12 hadith 16. Abdullah bin Amr bin al-As, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, I heard the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, verily Allah does not take away knowledge by snatching it from the people, but he takes it away by taking away the lives of the religious scholars till none of the scholars stays alive. Then the people will take ignorant ones as their leaders, who when asked to deliver religious verdicts will issue them without knowledge, the result being that they will go astray and will lead others astray. Source: al-Bukhari and Muslim. Reference: Riyadh al-Salihin 1392. In book reference book 12 hadith 17. To get new episodes, click subscribe button.